going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Zabu Wave. So here we have all the parts for Zabu. Here we have the first figure we'll take a look at is number 5 in the line, Icarus. Icarus now is a new, he is an eternal new figure sculpt. Very cool looking, a lot different from the movie. If you've never read the comic books, then you better pick it up. Knowledge is power, right? Now all these figures have the same type of articulation except for Kazar. He has a little bit of extra. T-pose, bicep swivel, double bend in the elbow, wrist on a peg hinge, head that can look up, down, right, and left. Now Icarus here can only look down a little bit. Now Icarus has a little different ab crunch. Him and Kazar share the same kind of ab crunch on this peg here, but he can go up and down. He can do a little bit right and left. Okay, split. Has a thigh rotation, double bend in the knee, boot swivel, and ankle that is on a peg hinge. Go back and forth. Now there is no boot detail on the bottom. Now Icarus is coming in at 6 5/8 inches tall, so he is a little bit taller than the normal figure. But we'll look at the Superior Iron Man. Now Superior Iron Man did not come with any parts for Zabu, but he comes with this cool looking fake sculpt. This face sculpt, not fake. Well, it is fake. Look at those eyes. But anyway, very nice looking Iron Man as part of the line. If you love your Iron Man and having in the armors and everything like that, this is a cool one to have in the armory or being displayed. So coming in at 6.5 inches, this figure is nice Iron Man for your collection. Then these parts here are molded in and made black, or painted black. Very cool looking, highlights in blue. Next in the line, let's look at Wolfsbane. Cool to have a new mutant in the Marvel Legends for Wolfsbane. We had the prior one, the Marvel Legends Toy Biz. I remember that one with the hair. Oh boy, that was a weird looking figure. So here we have the Wolfsbane. Very nice looking detailed for this figure. Definitely worth it if you like the New Mutants or X-Men. Now she has the ab crunch here at the top. She can rotate it at that, no waist swivel. She does a pretty good up and down, right and left for that head. Same articulation as Icarus. So next in the line, Red Widow. Now each of these figures do have their own separate review, and I invite you to look at those if you want to see a more detailed look at them and the accessories they come with. So Red Widow here is hampered by this cape. If you want her to do articulation, you can take it off. But she has the same type of upper ab crunch as Wolfsbane, spinning there at the top. And she comes with this double-bladed weapon. Now coming in right at 6.25 inches tall like Wolfsbane. She is a nice addition to your shelf. Next, let's look at Cable. Now, everyone was excited to get this Cable. It's a very nice rendition of it. An updated version. More looks like the comics did. The X-Force, whenever they first started out, was a very cool line. Very good comic. If you don't have it, you need to read it. It is available on digital now, so if you don't want to go to the comic book stores, at least you can read it there. But I definitely would recommend reading the series. Rob Liefeld started out them, and that's how he made a name for himself. So Cable, yes, a very tall looking dude. coming in right at 6 3/4 inches, just a little bit above it. Has this cool looking arm here. Comes with a couple of weapons and that face sculpt with the TK showing. Very cool. Now he has the same articulation for the ab crunch as Kazar and Icarus, and spins at the waist. But a very cool looking figure indeed. Next we have Black Winter Thor with this wild looking hair. He is a big old dude coming in at 6 3/4 inches. I think he is the tallest of the line if I compare him with Cable. Cable is just a little bit shorter than he is because of that hair. Look at that hair. That's a lot of hair there. Just for men. Should hire him to do ad spots. So he comes with this Mjolnir. It does have the ability to take off this smoke if you want. But it is very cool. That's why I'm leaving it on there. Now he has a very detailed looking arms and outfit here. Cape has these lots of tears. Very cool. I love it when they put all these little divots in these figures. It makes it look cool. Now he can hold Mjolnir right there if you want to have him free. So yeah, very cool looking. And last but not least, Zabu's friend Kazar. Now Kazar is holding his spear. Part of the Savage Land Kazar. And hopefully one day we'll get Shauna a new one. Now when I was talking earlier about the extra articulation, he comes with these shoulders that can go back and forth. Has a little bit extra so he can do that extra movement like a Wolverine. Arms back and going like that. Now he has the same articulation in the waist as Cable and Icarus. So very cool looking dude. And now let's get to the main attraction. Here we have a Zabu built up, and here he is with Kazar. Very cool looking figure. Glad to finally have him in the ranks. Now Zabu is coming in right at 7 3/4 inches from head to tail. He's coming in right at 3 and let's just say 4. At the very top here he had 4. So very cool looking. He has these ab crunches here. Spans right here at the neck. The neck also goes down and up. Neck has its own articulation because it's on a ball joint. Can do the rotation around, up and down. And he has a movable jaw. Now all legs are on a ball jointed peg. You can see it there. And they have the peg hinge for the knees so they can rotate around. And all the paws have the same kind of peg hinge so they can rotate, go up and down, forward and back. Now its tail is on a peg hinge also, so you can rotate it around, go up and down. A little bit, not what a cat can do, but hey, a little bit more. So yes, it is very, very cool to get this. I hope one day we get the Shauna, and then get some dinosaurs, and make the Savage Land. So remember to shop around, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.